I was 14 and I didn't want to come to see anyone. I was like, it's Washington County, it's so far away. No, I wanted to stay close to home. And that was something I always wanted. So I had an interview with one of the foster parents and it went well. I couldn't say anything else. And she was like, do you want to come over to my house? And I said, no, I kind of had my mind of, I don't want to be here. It's so long of a drive. All I see is trees and nothing else. And that was a very different environment for me. I refused to get in the car and I sat on a bench. I remember 2 trees in front of me and I was like, I'm not moving from here. Eventually, my social worker at that time went in and talked to the staff and said, does anybody can talk some sense into this girl? Please come out and help me. So one of the staff came out and she had a conversation with me. She was like, this is not a forever thing. This is more of a temporary thing and we're going to figure it out. Like, they're there to help you. So I was like, fine, I'll get in. So I ended up getting in the car and didn't say a word at all. But I wouldn't get out the car when I hit the placement where I was staying. And my foster mom comes out and she just starts talking to me, making me feel welcome. So eventually I ended up stepping out and I was like, this is not going to be forever. Well, it ended up turning out for a while. I'm still there. I'm still being a part of the family. So when I first had an interview with a case manager, she said, you tell me everything you want in a parent and you tell me everything you don't want. And I was like, this feels weird because that's not something that is asked. And I was like, well, I definitely want a mom and dad at home and I would like to be a little independent and being able to go into that home and being able to give me a little bit of leeway on, oh yeah, you can do this, and getting involved with the community and school was something that she was passionate and I was also. So she was always there no matter what. If I had a softball game, I remember she was my first fan out there and it was nice. It was just, I would say it was like just how it was meant to be. I've really never had anybody by my side I knew they were there, but they weren't supportive. And to me, it was surprising how strangers wanted the best for me. And at first, I wasn't willing to give in. I was like, no, I can do it myself because that's kind of how I lived most of my life. I can do it myself. I'll get there even if I have to crawl. But once I started letting people in, it was nice. It was like, oh, they're there for me no matter what. And I knew if I ever needed something, I could always reach out to my case manager and said, this is going on. And it didn't have to be something such as material-wise, or it was more of emotional at times. That's what I needed. And she stood there no matter what.